Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are here for Tuesday morning. We're here for Tuesday morning in the market. Good morning. 8:30-ish. It's a little early. We'll wait for Facebook and all the people to tell the folks that we're here. Tell all the people that we're here. Let me get, yesterday I didn't ever get Instagram. I was like, I noticed that there wasn't the same around the same number of people. Look back at the end of the call and realize that Instagram was not here. Instagram is here with us. If you're one who watches me on Instagram regularly and you see that I'm not on here, then send me. I want to be streaming to all the places. All the places. All right. What's going on in the market today? Well, I guess we can first look at yesterday. Let's look at what happened yesterday. Well, we can start there. Why don't we start with the VIX? See what's going on over here. The VIX is at 16.53. Oh, how about I share the screen? Because I'm busy telling you what's going on. Hey, Abra. Hey, Janae. Look at Janae here at 8:30. Woo, woo. I see you, sis. Here at all bright and early. I love it. I love it. We got the VIX 1653 this morning. The VIX has been telling us it's ready to pop, right? We can probably look at it on the chart too, so you can see, the VIX is something that can be traded. Hey, Tanya, the VIX is something that can be traded too. It has support zones and resistance zones as well. And you can look at that and, usually when the VIX is going higher, generally it's an inverse of the market. So it's going down. And then when the VIX is down, the market's up. When I say the market, I'm talking about like overall SPX, general, like the market, not just like individual stocks. But some individual stocks are just going to not be a part of that. And a lot of others are going to be right in the midst. So the VIX is at 1654 this morning. As far as calendars go, it's Tuesday. So we have at 9 o'clock in about 25 minutes, we have the S&P CS Composite. I want to say HPI's Housing Prices Index, month over month. That's at 9 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, we've got CB Consumer Confidence and JOLTS job openings. That's all happening at the beginning of the trading day. Good morning, Saida. Good morning. That's all happening at the beginning of the trading day. So we want to be, again, mindful of that. Janae said I was supposed to go in the office today, but the metro had issues. So you decided I'm not going? I'm not going. Get somebody else to do it. You just going to hang out. That's why you were up a little early. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's what's happening today. Tomorrow, though, we're going to have ADP non-farm employment change and employment cost index. Those are red folders before market opens. So whatever you do today, keep in mind these things are going to impact tomorrow morning. Pending home sales month over month. We've got, tomorrow is also our Fed day. Basically, FOMC and all the stuff that's going to happen, that's all happening tomorrow as well. So, trade accordingly. There we go. We trade accordingly. How about we do that? Let's see what Yahoo found. Investors are rooting for companies this earnings season. Yeah, I mean, we really want companies to do well. Everybody's feeling the pinch. Everybody's feeling the pinch at this point. There's no way around that. U.S. futures edge up in weight of Microsoft and the Fed. Microsoft earnings is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow or after market today? Well, we'll look at earnings in a minute. That way, I ain't even going to speculate. Microsoft AMD earnings are ahead. Maybe it said that Wall Street is looking for more AI growth. Strategist data to watch to figure out if the Fed will cut why AI spend is necessary for big tech. Okay, 7 charts that make the case for Fed rate cut. Pfizer, I think, had earnings this morning. Stock rises on an earnings beat and a raised outlook. Ooh, Pfizer might give some opportunities today. Maybe we'll look at it in the pre-market. Let me make sure I put it on my list of things to look at. Pfizer, so that way we'll know. There's a few other. I think PayPal had earnings this morning too. Merck had earnings. Oh, here we go. PayPal stock rises sharply after beat and raise quarter. We'll look at that in our charts. And then Merck posts stronger than expected results, but the outlook falls short. I don't know what Merck's ticker is, but we can look at that one too. Hope y'all can see that. AI boom has begun. What company should you invest in? What income makes you upper class? Okay. Okay. There's that. There's that. CNBC. Stock futures are slightly higher. Key corporate earnings. Dow futures is down 0.12%. S&P futures up 0.15%. NASDAQ futures up 0.27%. Oil is red and 10-year bonds is green. Okay, they talk about Merck here. I actually thought Merck beats earnings expectations, raises sales outlook on strong demand for top drugs like Keytruda. Keytruda. What is Keytruda? Anybody know what Keytruda supposedly does? Pfizer beats earnings. Procter & Gamble's earning beats estimates, but quarterly sales disappoint. Buy Netflix dip. Yeah, Netflix definitely has had a little bit of trouble. I think I had Netflix to look at the other day. Chip stock is getting an upgrade. Delta hires David Boyes to seek damages from CrowdStrike. Microsoft after outage. Listen, everybody else seemed to recover a lot better than Delta did. How come y'all had so much trouble? How come y'all had so much trouble? Okay, so that is what we got from CNBC. Let's go check out what's on the earnings calendar. Okay, so we had SoFi this morning. I'm definitely going to go look at SoFi, see if it did anything interesting this morning. PayPal, Pfizer, BP, Procter & Gamble, Leidos, Merck, Corning, and JetBlue. And then this afternoon, we've got AMD and Microsoft, which I was talking about tomorrow, but it's actually today after market closes. Morning Ward, AMD, Microsoft, Starbucks, Arista, Pinterest, Caesars. What's underneath that Pinterest? Oh, First Solar, Lemonade, Electronic Arts, and GenDX are all after market today. And tomorrow morning, before the market opens, we have Boeing, Norwegian, Wingstop, Kraft Heinz, Altria, Comico, Generac, Humana, Tiva, and MasterCard. That's all in the morning. All right. So you want to keep all those things in mind when you're placing your trades. And, I don't get in the way of earnings if you don't have to. Okay. Don't get in the way of earnings if you don't have to. Wait till after the earnings and see if there's something that provides an opportunity like we're going to do today. Adam says the coiling continues. Okay, cool. I want to make sure that Instagram was going. The coiling continues in SPX and great overnight follow through as written here and in the newsletter. 5442 was a must hold support for the dip. We held it overnight for the third time and rallied. Plan today is no change. 5462 is support. Keeps 5479, 5492 plus alive. 5462 fails, then we retest 5442. For XSP, we've got 550 on the call credit spread side and 544 on the put credit spread side. Okay, gap between ES and SPX is 40 points. It's 40 points. We got our list. Tanya, tell us how. I know you said you got into Google yesterday. Tell us in the comments what side did you decide to do and how's that going? We got Kroger, Oracle. I believe Kroger and Oracle. I sent a message into our Telegram group to tell you that those two supports had triggered. I believe I sent it for both. I know I sent it for Kroger. Tom Jack, TJ Maxx. I almost said Tom Joyner Morning Show because I saw TJ. That's not that. It's TJ Maxx, Tyson, Wells Fargo, and Exxon. Exxon is also here. Okay, let's go to Let's go look at what's going on in the morning. Okay, so let's first look at SPX. SPX yesterday ended on a 1, basically ended on an inside candle. It is inside its previous candle. This is the daily chart I'm on. So according to this, SPX could go either way, right? So it could, top out over here and then go on up some more, or it could go out the bottom and go down over here. It could do either one of those. That's what a 1 candle says, that it could go either way. And this kind of looks doji-ish, not really, it's got a almost an equal wick on the top and the bottom. Basically says that we're in the middle of it. It closed yesterday at 54.63. I'm going to put us on SPX 500, see where we are now. 54.63, and now we're at 54.76. We're at 54.7. So we've gone outside of that candle, going on to the upside. Okay, nope, I didn't want you. Thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay, 54.76 is where we currently are. We closed at 63 yesterday, so we're up about 12 points from the close yesterday. If we look back at SPX, daily chart, still we have our, come on off of here. There we go. We have this gap above us that is still remaining to be filled. So that's going to, maybe what's drawing, price. 54.76 is where we currently are. This gap is at 55.04. So we're about 40 points away from that gap in SPX 500. It could go on up there and say, we ready. Good morning, Lorenzo. Say we are ready. Okay, so that's SPX. Let's look at SPY, which should look a little similar, but I want to make sure I'm getting the pre-market. Not adjusted date. What makes it do that? Wonder why it says adjusted data. That ain't what I want. Sometimes I do wonder why I was wondering why sometimes these have different, the numbers are different than what's on my Thinkorswim. I could just do that. Save yourselves. You can save yourselves. Yep, I want to leave you. I want to leave you. Okay. There we go. Since it's already open, might as well get the good benefit of all the pieces and the parts if it's already open. It's when it needs to be open that it takes a while. Hey, Miss Barbara. Tanya said, I did the put credit spread for that support like you suggested. It hit the support, went right up. Hope to close today. Well, let's look at it this morning and see if it's going to be ready to close. Miss Barbara says, Grand Rising. Karen, Miss Barbara, I'm going to be up there again in November. Hopefully this time I'll get to see you. 65. We were looking at the daily. We can go to another time frame, though. Let's go to an hourly time frame. That way we can see what's happening in the pre-market and still see what happened yesterday and stuff. There we go. Sorry, y'all, for moving it fast. SPY took a little bit of a dip in the pre-market and then came on back up. Right, it is currently at 545 and some change, 545.85. We do have a little bit of resistance up here at 546.77. Something's got it moving in the morning. Let's look at the daily time frame. See what SPY did yesterday. The chart, of course, looks a lot like the SPX chart, seeing that they are based on some of the same things. And we got a gap up here that still will need to be filled. It's also a 1 candle, which means it can go on up or can go on down. At this point, we're in the pre-market and it's up at 545. So we're up above where we closed yesterday. So at this point, there should be a gap open for SPY. I do see support though at 543. So if you are trading as a seller and you're looking at some credit spreads with SPY, 543 is there. Good morning, Stacy. Let's look at, nope, I didn't want that. Monitor, nope, I didn't want that. I didn't want that either. Okay, here we go. How about we hit the right buttons? Triple Q, come on, baby. Triple Q looks similar to the other two as far as the gap. I need to put this gap on here so that way we'll know where it is or when we get into it. Y'all know I trade Triple Q, IWM, and XSP each day using Peakbot. Peakbot as automated trading. Basically, each afternoon, it enters at 12 o'clock sharp. Okay. It enters those three iron condors, Triple Q, XSP, and IWM. It enters them, collects about $50 each day on the iron condor, lets it run for the day, and the next morning it sets the close order for $5 each. So I enter for $50 roughly, usually at 50, 47, 46. I enter for $50 and it closes the next day for 10. All goes well, it closes for 10. I keep 40 of those dollars and then we rinse and repeat the same money every day. Peakbot automated trading. And listen, what's good about that is I don't personally have to know the strategy per se. I do, right? I don't have to know the strategy because it's going to enter those trades every day, regardless of whether I touched it or not. It's going to enter those trades. It's going to close those trades the next day. I don't have to do a thing. I can do. I'm an active trader, so I can see what's happening, but it's not necessary. It's automated, hands-free trading. I put the link in the chat if you want to look into it. You can get a one-on-one with Dylan if you like, and if you need that information, just let me know. You can talk with Dylan and the crew. It may be Dylan, it may be someone else that's one of their people, and they'll give you a walkthrough of Peakbot. It's free. There's nothing to it. They'll tell you all about it, tell you what you need to do, and get you all set up if you're interested. Right? Peakbot automated trading for sellers. Most people don't be checking for the sellers, but Peakbot is for us. They're for the people. Okay, so it's for the seller people anyway. They're for the seller people, which we are primarily seller people. This is Triple Q. Triple Q has some support at 458. I almost at 548. At 458, at 463. We're currently at 465 in the pre-market, so it's up a couple dollars. 465 is where we currently are. Our moving period, moving average seems to have leveled off a bit. Hopefully it's not turning around. It's just kind of leveled off. This is what we go with that trend. XSP, Triple Q, and IWM. IWM is the Russell 2000. IWM is the one that represents the Russell 2000. So it's small cap stock. XSP is going to exposes me to SPX, the S&P 500. Triple Q exposes me to all the tech, which is, there's a lot of tech that is also in SPX. So, and then IWM is the small cap. Okay. XSP, Triple Q, IWM. Yes, Jamie and the Rut, but IWM is the stock that is the ETF that goes along with that. Exactly, Abra. I like the fact that it happens automated every day, right? So at 12 o'clock, if I'm busy doing other things, I just hear actually what I'm teaching at 12 o'clock. So I just heard, bling, 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 because I have alert set for Thinkorswim, and I get right back to back, boom, 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 because all those orders have come through right at 12 o'clock. And the next morning, it's already set to close. The next day, I don't have to do a thing. Don't have to do a thing. Okay, let's put this other gap on here. This is Triple Q. Triple Q also ended, like I said, it's actually ended on the 2 up, not fully enforced, but it's still going up. So we came out of this support area and it's moving on up. This big candle here closed the gap from back on June the 11th, but there is still, no, that gap is closed now. That gap is closed. Okay, that's Triple Q. Triple Q. Speculation, all it is speculation, not investment advice. I feel like it's still going to try to do a little more moving on up. We get some earnings this morning. Let's look at IWM. I got a few stocks I wanted to look at. So let me keep it moving. I got to keep moving. Y'all know I will get sidetracked. I got a couple more days of class. The students are taking their last test tomorrow, and your girl is ready for this 6-week rough ride to be finished. Whew. I'm ready. Not ready for the fall semester to start just yet, but I'm ready for this 6 weeks of summer B to be over. Ready for it. Okay, so IWM is kind of in a consolidation area again. Not saying it will stay here, but just saying that's where it is right now. It's current price is at 222, 222.24. If we look in the pre-market, these gaps have been filled, so it doesn't really need to come back down and get either of those. But our resistances looks like at 224.66 and go up as high as 226. There's some room. There's some room there for IWM, but we're at the support. We're like in the zone. We're in the zone. IWM. Okay, let's go look at some earnings stuff. Let's go see what Pfizer looking like. We're going to get ourselves on a smaller time frame. That way we can see what happened in the pre-market. Remind me, Tanya, I want to go make sure I look at Google. I'll make sure I go after this. This was Pfizer's earnings. It popped right off that 30.5 support. Pew, and then it's doing its thing now. It's now created another low support area while it was doing its moving. Right? Of course, when the market opens, you're going to see all kinds of more movement. But might be some. Pfizer's actually been green a few days. This is the daily chart now. Green. Pfizer's on an upwards trend. Come on, give me my chart. There we go. Thank you, baby. Hey, Pfizer's been on a bit of an upwards ride. And it's still doing its thing. Could it come back down and touch this and keep going? Of course. Because they do that. That's what stocks do. But Pfizer's been doing really well. Does Pfizer have a certain drug they're bringing out? Anybody know? Maybe that was that one. Oh, that was Merck they were talking about. Yeah, she's connected Abra has connected the rut and IWM with Jamie, because that's Jamie's used to be Geraldine's rut. Then Jamie jumped in there and started using it too. Started trading rut as well. I think I see one more support here at 30.13. Current price is 31.23 in the pre-market. What else? See if there's some support back, some resistance back here. Yep, there would be 31.06, which we're just above that now in the pre-market, and 31.32 has some resistance as well. So it will have to push on through there if it wants to move on up a little higher. It's currently in the area right now. Currently in that area. Let's see if we can put on maybe a one chart and we can see what's going on with it. This is Pfizer. Pfizer was the baby doll for the C19 era. Now it doesn't want to show me further back. What's up with that? What's up with that? Sorry, you all. This is like an eye test right now. On the little gray lines. We're up here in the 31.50 up here to the top right, and we're right in that area from January of this year. It's like January of this year. It's in this in this zone. Nope. Actually, November of last year is where we were, was when we were here last. December of last year. All right, let's go on to Google so I don't forget. Oh yeah, Tanya, it jumped right off that and kept it moving. It does have a little bit of gap now that it's going to want to potentially want to fill. It left a little bit of room behind it. This is the part of the gap that hasn't been filled yet. That little bit there between about 168.86 and 169.76. It's just got a little bit to fill there. The current price is at 171.88, 172. So it's actually still going up from yesterday. If you can, go ahead and close off and get your money. I'm not sure how close it is to your profit desires, but if it gets in reach, go ahead and release your $250 of collateral, and you can use your money on something, on another trade, or enter another Google trade, because you can close this one and go into Google again. You don't have to go someplace else. You could close off Google and then go back into Google if you want, right? Make sure you pick a strike you like and collect money again. You could go do that. All right. There's two gaps actually in here together that are going to be in need of being filled, going up, and Google may be going to get it. There's one right here. There is going to be some resistance in the middle of this gap, though, so also keep that in mind for anybody who is trading Google. Come on. Okay. That's Google. We're going to look at PayPal. See what PayPal has going in the pre-market. Oh, they're up $5 in the pre-market. On PayPal. This is the PayPal from yesterday. It was hovering and it closed around 58.94. It's currently at 63 and some change in the pre-market. Made a big old jump. People will start to take profits, or as you even the shares and options will come in. It'd be interesting to see how PayPal opens. But PayPal at this point, does PayPal give good premiums? I'm not sure if it'll show up very well now because it's made such a big jump in the pre-market. But if we're looking at plus minus 4, you can go below where we are now. Oh, you can go below yesterday, 58. Let's see. 57 would be 71%. Plus minus 4 from where we are puts us at like 59. But you need the market to open to see these numbers a little more accurately, especially since the price has jumped like it has. But let's think if it was 58, 59. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, it could be that now because the price was so close to that at close. That's $50 for one spread. I don't think it's going to do that when the market opens. I don't think it's going to be, but I think PayPal will be worth a look when the market opens for sure. It'll be worth a look. Let me see what's Merck's. MRK. I guess I had MRK. Ooh, Merck didn't do so well. This is their pre-market look. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Hopefully people don't jump in and pile on. But that happens too. Y'all know that. People are, we're going down. We're going down. Actually, it's got a support not too far below it. A good little support down here at 122.77. And the wick even came into it and buyer stepped back in. So it may hit support and go back the other way. Go back the other way. Oh, now we got to look at SoFi. Where's my mouse? Look, my mouse doesn't even want to go. We're going to see what happened with SoFi earnings. How come SoFi wasn't even mentioned on the main page of CNBC? It wasn't even mentioned. Well, it looks like they had good earnings, $7.59. But be so frustrating. SoFi will pop, and then as soon as the market opens, people take their profit, and it'll go, it'll fall right on back down. Come on, SoFi, you can do this. You can do this. Right? We got support at 695, support at 705. Good old SoFi. Oh, come on, there we go. But we're definitely at resistance from back here in this 750 area. There's some resistance up here. It got up to about 765 and then pulled right on back. Remains to be seen. My buddy Valentine says that it's got one more earnings cycle run, and he said it's got one more earnings cycle. It's a conspiracy against SoFi. SoFi, no love from the market movers. No, them the people who don't want SoFi. I feel like this is my, again, conspiracy. They don't want SoFi to make it, because SoFi carries, it's going to be a whole different way we do business. SoFi is one of those market interrupters. And the people who like it the way it is aren't gonna want something like a SoFi to step in. Split. Janae is $600 stock. Come on. Definitely on a downtrend. No doubt about that. Been down, Janae, because you can ready to get your money back. I'm getting my lick back. Pop if it wants to come back. Actually, in a channel. Now at 627, 629, actually got a pop going average, and the top of this channel will both provide resistance from prior. So, and it closed in force. So two down, closing in force actually shows that it may go down. I probably would still go with a call credit spread. If I was looking at Netflix, I would call credit over here to the single. Single life says 633, 642.5 is a 76% probability of the money. This puts us at like 642, 643. That's about right. 642.5 is paying $46 for 2.5 spread. That's about percent of your collateral. Let me get some words here. Put it in here. Call 45. If I was trading Netflix, I'd look there, which I need to go back and visit Netflix for my lick back too, because they got some of my money too. Sorry, Miss Barbara. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty. We did that. Was anything else we had on the stocks? Let's see if we can. Okay. What happened at our 9 o'clock thing? We got some 9 o'clock data. Let's see what they had to say. 6.8% on the housing price index, and it was basically flat on the HPI month over month. They were expecting 0.2%, and it came out at 0%. 10 o'clock, we've got CV consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings. That's all at 10 o'clock. All right. For those of you who are looking for some free resources, some trader resources, I have a whole website of free resources. Yeah, we're trying to get our lick back. HTTP, this needs to be 2 T's. Not an R. How about a T? There we go. E2T freebies. Typing in the link in the chat. All right. All access pass to expert training, supportive community, and must-have resources. Your free chart to the left is the stock charting webinar. It's also free. How to read stock charts, free webinar for the free. Educator to Trader YouTube channel, of course. 70 DTE cheat code. If you're one who's looking at same day expirations, we want to talk about how the best trading strategy for you and for your personality. Like how do I get started? There's a little quick start guide. 5 Educator to Trader website is there. And if you want to join bottom, sorry, not in Netflix was confirming my basic. I need to find out when they talk about. This is the page for the free charting webinar. I come back to this regularly because people will talk about looking at the chart and doing things, and there are a lot of people who are no bueno, right? Don't be somewhere chart or what do you the basics of what you're looking at. I'm going to start with this is a candlestick, and this is what candlesticks mean. And watch that for, I think it's like 40 minutes. Yes, okay. Okay. That is start with the chart, and you can see that. I wonder when I put comments and stuff in the chat, if those same comments go to Instagram. I'm going to say they don't. Start with the chart.com. Let's see if that'll go. I can't even, I see comments. Freebies.com. So I'm posting comments over there. Oh, they're popping up now. Okay. Cool. So I have to remember that if I post things in the comments, it doesn't go to Instagram. Well, I'm wondering what the choppy's all about. It says I got good strength over here. I don't know. It shows all the power, but it could be. It's a lot of stuff happening on here all at the same time on this in this here computer. So that very well could be. I must apologize. All right. Credit Spreads Masterclass. If you didn't attend the Masterclass live, but you still want to know about credit spreads, you can go ahead and have access to that at educatortotrader.com. All right, we've already talked about that channel. We talked about the alerts. Option 411, unlocking the basics. If you want to learn about options and you just want to put a little bit of money in there to see if it's really what you're interested in, options 411, you can go ahead and grab that at my website, Educator to Trader. Your comments are coming from YouTube. Y'all go over to the bit.ly, to the Melanin Inspiration, my Etsy page, and see my little trader stuff. Where'd I put it? I thought I had it up here. I have some trader gear. Got some trader gear we put together for the folks who are trading. I actually have let me change the screen. I actually have one set of mugs for the men. One set of mugs for the men. Stock trader products. Can y'all see that? We can make it bigger. I put my girl on a mouse pad and on a notebook. She's on a mug. I like that. She's like so focused. Y'all see that? She's so focused on what's going on. Like, yes, I'm getting this. I got my glasses on. I'm ready. I'm ready. Don't even try to leave me behind. I'm learning what's going on in this here market. So there's tote bags and notebooks, mugs, and all. I like my girlie here too, locked in. I was looking for we got sell high, buy low mugs for us sellers. Y'all know how we do. I think she is beautiful. Where is here it is, the ones for the men. The stock market is my side chick. The stock market is my side chick. I also have a trading plan creator. If you need to create a trading plan and a journal book, you can. This is a digital product, so if you can take it, you'd have to print it or whatever trading plans, and need to create one. That's pretty much how we live, ain't it? Lady trader and some state. So you can go to INSP. I'll put it through because Facebook ain't a fan of bit.ly. It doesn't like bit.ly very much. So, okay. I can have some samples and I can be able to show them live. Well, they do. Got the little sets for all the pieces and the parts. I actually meant coaching call. Right. This weekend, and Jamie's gonna run Thursday night call. He's gonna be here with his Q&A and all the things y'all need. Last time I got such great reviews for the E2T call on Thursday, and for everybody getting all their questions answered, and none of the questions are too small or too big or whatever. He'll answer whatever you need answered. And go with that. Cheaper version of SPY is SP. Of course, I've heard of XSP is the same thing as SPY. The screen here. You can take a look at it real quick. We're wrapping up so I can make sure that you all are free to get into as well. SDS, SPL. The chart looks the same. Chart looks the same as SPY. I think SDS might be the inverse of SPY. This is, and let's see what kind of, does it expire every day too? No, it's a monthly expiration. We don't like monthly expirations. I'm not a fan of those. SDS. I think SDS. I didn't think SDS was monthly either. What was the one that was the inverse of SPY? See, SDS is the inverse. Notice how the SPY chart was down, then up. This is up, then down. Somehow I felt like SDS wasn't monthly expirations, but it looks like here, Tues, August, September, December. It ain't got no October and November. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Q&A is on Thursday. Q&A is on Thursday. We're going to have to push our Saturday because I won't be available this Saturday, but I want to, I will talk about it. I got to figure out what I want to do with that because Saturday is usually our coaching first week of the month. First Saturday of the month is usually our coaching call. And I will not be on U.S. soil. Okay, let's do our trader declaration. I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I'm a successful trader. I declare I'm a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My accounts grow more and more each week. I'm a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I'm a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. Lord, it's you who gives us the power to get wealth. You teach our hands to war and our fingers to fight. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need and enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. All righty. We've got about 15 minutes before the market opens, right? I want you all to make sure that you stay green, you get this money, and you're mindful about the fact that we're in earnings season. And tomorrow, Powell is going to speak and have all that FOMC stuff tomorrow afternoon. So you got to trade accordingly, okay? Trade accordingly. All right, everybody. I will see you in the market. I want you to stay green and get this money. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye.